I think people who really don't apologize, they have a really hard time separating identity from behavior. And that idea of separating who we are from what we do, identity from behavior, is like a core principle of Good Inside and a core way we teach parents to see themselves and their kids, right? It's the difference between I yelled and I'm a monster versus I am a good parent who had a moment I'm really not proud of. And I actually find doing that with our hands really powerful because you can see the difference. I'm a good parent, identity, one hand, who did something I'm not proud of, another hand. Versus, oh, I yelled, I'm a monster, something's wrong with me. It's an immediate, there's no separation. We can't repair from this place. We can't even function from this place. The saddest thing is we can't learn from this place. It's shame, right? Shame is an animal defense freeze response. We all should know, right? When you are frozen, you can't make movement. And so people who don't apologize, they usually have to hold this thing they did so far away from them, they can't even look at it because it feels so eviscerating to their identity. So I actually think a first step for repair, I just yelled at my kid. I mean, very practically for me, I if I'm in some shame spiral, I sit somewhere quiet. It's often, my bathroom. I close the door, I sit in the toilet, I put my hand on my heart, put my feet on the ground. And I do say to myself a bunch of times, 5, 10, sometimes 20, okay, Becky, I made a mistake. I'm a good parent who did something I'm not proud of. Even I'm a good parent who yelled. Like I'm a good parent who forces us as a sentence structure to separate those two things. And then it's interesting. I'm in a place where I can think about it more. Also, even before I repair with my kid, what was going on? I had a really bad day. I honestly haven't worked out in a while. I know that's something I need to do for myself. I was really frustrated from work, and I honestly just did not take a moment in my lobby to sit down and talk to myself about it. And you know what? I was probably just a ticking time bomb. I need to, a couple things. I need to look at my calendar and do something for me. I need to take some deep breaths in the middle of the day. I need to sit in my lobby before I go upstairs and say what was the most stressful part of my day. Let me write about it. Let me do something to manage my emotions. The only reason I can go through that learning process is actually because I've been able to separate what I did from who I was. And now I can go to my son or my daughter, whoever it is, and actually give them a repair. And the other thing is when we don't repair with ourselves, we do weird repairs with our kids, and they're not repairs.